Plants vs Zombies Road Trip is back once again with some very exciting news. This is a project I've been following for quite a few years now, and whilst back in May we received some new gameplay footage and even further back a short private beta, we haven't heard much since. However, a few weeks ago a new trailer called The Welcome was released on the PvZ Road Trip YouTube channel that announced a level builder is going to be coming to the game. I'm so glad we're starting to see level builders in a number of fan games these days. Being able to create your own levels natively within a PvZ game is something I know many PvZ fans have always longed for. The closest we've got, of course, is Plants vs Zombies 2 China, which does now feature its own level maker. Sadly, it's not the most accessible, with PvZ 2 China being a pain to install, but it has been very popular as far as I know. Anyway, the Road Trip team have been busy recreating PvZ Adventures as we know it, but they're also improving it and adding additional content. Previously, this image had been released, giving us an overview of the types of modes we'll be able to play when the game is done. This includes stuff like versus mode, the pixel world, the new neighbours, but obviously we can now add a level builder to that list as well. Now, earlier this week an even bigger announcement was released by the PvZ Road Trip team relating to a new public beta coming very soon. Unfortunately, there isn't an exact date for the beta, but it's going to be coming out at some point this month, so we haven't got long to wait at all. On the day of the beta, a special announcement video will be posted on the PvZ Road Trip YouTube channel, presumably including a link to the download, along with additional announcements on Twitter and Discord. It's also important to note that Plants vs Zombies Road Trip is available on Android and PC, so as long as you have one of those devices you'll be good to go. Now, unlike the previous beta, the upcoming one is going to feature several updates over time, and thanks to a community post on their channel we have details on what each will entail. Unfortunately, again, these have no confirmed release dates as of yet. So, the initial beta version 0.1 is going to include a total of 10 levels from the main story, the road trip mode. Following on from that, version 0.2 will add in mini games as well as some additional game modes. Version 0.3 will bring even more levels to the table as well as a time and weather system. Version 0.4 will include the World Tour Online as well as the level creator. Finally, we have version 0.5, which is being kept a secret for the time being. There's also a disclaimer included on the image stating the list of features for each beta is not exhaustive, so there may be even more content than what has been announced. So that's about it on the beta front, but I just wanted to go through and highlight a couple of new additions to the game that have been featured in the latest PvZ Road Trip videos. First up is enhanced zombie AI and animations. On the AI front, nothing massive has been changed from what I can see, but now when a zombie goes to eat a plant, they will change direction to actually face the plant they are eating. From an animation point of view, it seems almost all aspects of the zombies have been improved. This includes the walking animation, which now just looks a bit more natural and has more of a limping motion to it. The death animation has probably received the most work though. The previous animation worked, but it looked a little basic, there weren't many frames to it, etc. But now their heads do still pop off in a hilarious fashion, but they even get a funny little facial expression when they are vanquished. The only other changes worth mentioning are user interface related. Previously, during a level, the currency icons in particular were unnecessarily large, so as you can see now they have been decreased considerably. The sun icon has also been moved into the standard PvZ position top left, as well as the wave progression bar being added to the middle of the screen. At the end of each level we now have a You've Won screen that includes the usual satisfying riff but played on an oboe. Here we get a summary of the completed level including the rewards as well as an overview of extra points. These look like they can be earned if you don't lose any lawnmowers or pea shooters and if you generate a certain amount of sun. Finally, if you would like to learn more about PvZ Road Trip, I've done a bunch of videos on it already. Alternatively, PvZ Road Trip has a YouTube channel as well as a Twitter account and a Discord server. Be sure to check the description as I will put all relevant links in there. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. Let me know what you think of PvZ Road Trip in the comments below. But other than that, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys, bye.